So my basketball player in a summer league game yesterday was called a skinny little white bee. This is to everyone out there, from parents to coaches to the girls and women's basketball players out there as well. I thought about a few things before making this video, and I've been coaching college basketball and high school basketball for this will be my 32nd year. This is my 17th year on the girls and women's side. And there's a lot of things that are written rules, there's unwritten rules, and then there's crossing a line. I've talked about this before, but I'm going to address it again. There's a double standard when it comes to certain words in our society and in sports, as there should be. For example, being called a little white bee is different than if somebody were to call someone the N word, or if they were to call someone who's Jewish a K word, or if you were going to call somebody of Hispanic or Latino or Latina descent a word in their culture, or someone who is of Asian descent. So there's that as a foundation to what I'm trying to share with you today. Then there's trash talking. Like, for example, if I was called growing up a little B, like, that's just different because I'd be like, okay, I got you. I'll show you a little B. But the thing that stood out about girls and women's basketball since I made the switch 17 years ago was the sisterhood. There's always been a different energy and a vibe when it comes to the women and the girls sticking together, especially since 2020. I just felt that there was a different energy in terms of how girls and women stuck together. Now, I'm all for healthy banter and trash talking, but that yesterday crossed the line. You don't call another girls or women's basketball player a skinny little white bee. You just don't do it. So look at Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I've expressed my opinions about that already. Part of that was healthy. Part of it was crossing a line, in my opinion. So let's use this as a teachable moment. The other thing I can't stand is when someone's not playing well and they're talking smack. Like, if you're not playing well and your team is losing, shut up. Just be quiet. Stop talking smack. Like, you have no business talking. Unless someone called you a horrible word or they put their hands on you, just keep quiet and play better. Now, I didn't find out about this until after the game, and I've addressed it with the league director, and hopefully she will address it, or she'll give me the information of the other coach, and we can thoughtfully have a discussion about it and use it as a teachable moment. But girls, it's more important that we stick together because girls and women in sports have fought so hard to get to this point for Title IX. And we don't want to lose sight of that because that's the most important thing in all of this. Because so many of the narratives are still about misogyny and sexism and objectifying women and not about sport. I don't mind trash talking, like I said. You can even say that someone's game is trash or you're garbage. Like, there's certain things that you can say, but you can't call someone a skinny little white bee. You can't call someone the N word and all the other things that I addressed earlier. You just can't do it. Don't do it. It speaks poorly about you, your family, and the game is bigger than you, way bigger. And on the girls and women's side, because of all the things that you've had to fight for, and what we need more of is people like me, older white guys who are allies or supporting girls and women in sport, creating more equitable opportunities so that we bridge this gap that still exists. Until next time, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Much love to everybody. Now go do the right thing.